So there is this story about a man who God promised to walk with for all of his life. And that man got very excited. Of course, if God came to you and told you that he's going to walk with you for the rest of your life, everywhere you go, makes serious promises of never leaving you and never forsaking you, of course you'll be so excited. So then this man was very excited, and everywhere he went, actually he saw the steps of God behind him. Yeah, he would see 4 footprints instead of 2 because God was with him. Now he got to a very desperate situation in his life. He got into a very muddy situation, and he began to notice that the footsteps instead of 4 have become 2, and he got disturbed and he got very worried, and he was like, God, you promised that you are going to be with me. You promised that you will never leave me. You promised that you will never forsake me. But why is it that when I got into the mud, you disappeared? And God said, how can you say that? And the guy was like, initially when we began this journey, the footsteps were 4. Now they are only 2. I'm the one walking all alone. And God said, you lie bad. Those 2 footsteps you see are mine. And what I have done is that I have carried you in my arms. I am the one walking. The footsteps you see are mine. Somebody, I just want to tell you that just because you got into a storm doesn't mean God is not with you. God walks with you in the storm. He gives you the grace to walk through the storm. He never leaves you and he never forsakes you. Yes, sometimes you might feel lonely, but you are not alone. God is with you. God walks with you. He cares so much about you. That's why David said in Psalm 23 that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will not be afraid. Why? Because you are with me. May this be what we proclaim. That even though we go through tough situations, even though we go through difficulties, even though life becomes challenging at a point, we will not be afraid. Not because we are so strong, or not because we have it all, or not because we can take care of ourselves, no, but that God is in charge and that God is still in control. That situation is not too hard for God to deal with. He is on the throne. Be encouraged, somebody, and know that only God has the final say in your life. Stay blessed and stay safe. This is Deal Inspires, your brother and your friend.